opportunity because they want to support a power which can destroy both Poland and the Soviet Union. So they side politically with Germany. Some of them collaborate with Germany in its attempt to overthrow the Soviet Union. When that fails, in about 1943, they switch sides, they go underground again and try to fight against the Soviet Union on their own. Along the way, they ethnically cleanse quite a large number of Poles. They're defeated by the Soviet Union. They're crushed in a bloody counterinsurgency. Their families are deported to the Gulag. Ukrainians will be overrepresented in the Gulag for the rest of the Soviet Union. And that version of Ukrainian nationalism will be utterly defeated. Today, the far right in Ukraine polls at between 0.5% and 2.5%, which means that it's far less than in Russia, obviously, where the far right is in power, or in countries like Germany or the United States, for that matter.
And Tim, I'd like to go back to what you were saying about what would constitute a victory in this, what you call a colonial war, which is namely the defeat of the colonizing power. But what about some kind of compromise solution, which is what some observers have been suggesting is the most likely outcome, namely a division within Ukraine?
Well, I guess we have to be very careful ourselves about not falling into colonial. When I talk about Ukraine as having a colonial history, that's meant as a kind of self-awareness check for all of us. So we do have a certain tendency, actually a very strong tendency in the West, in the United States, on the left often, to look at all of Europe by way of the imperial center, which is Moscow. This war is a chance for us to rethink our concepts and the way that we look at places. So if we think of Ukraine as a site of colonial war, the first thing we have to do is to listen to what the Ukrainians themselves say, right? The same kind of historical check that we would carry out in American history. If we're trying to check the biases of white Americans, for example, we have to carry out with imperial history generally. So we have to think, okay, what do the Ukrainians say about this? And we have to remember that Ukraine is a sovereign state. So when there is a peace agreement, as I hope there will be as soon as possible, that peace agreement will be negotiated between Ukraine and Russia, between those two sovereign states. Should the Ukrainians choose to make some kind of arrangement involving their own sovereign territory, that is their business, right? That is their business. I will point out, though, that and if we look at this in the general sweep of colonial warfare, if we think of comparative examples from, say, the Dutch or the French or the Spanish, generally what happens is that the colonial power has to realize that it's been exhausted before you get to that kind of a deal. I wish that weren't true, but that's what the sweep of colonial and anti-colonial history seems to tell us, that only when the French feel that they're exhausted, right, in Algeria or in Southeast Asia, only when the Dutch realize they're exhausted in Indonesia and so on, does it come home that some kind of a deal has to be made. In other words, I'm not so concerned about the Ukrainians making a deal. They've been talking all along about their willingness to make a deal. What I'm more concerned about is when it becomes a matter of understanding in Moscow that a deal has to be made. And as I said before, I'm afraid whatever that deal is, and we're not the ones who get to say what that deal is, but whatever that deal is, I'm afraid it only will come when Ukraine wins, because that's the only thing which can lead to that kind of rethinking on the part of the imperial power.
And Tim, I suppose one of the massive differences between the French colonization of Algeria or the British in India or the Dutch in Indonesia is that in this case, Ukraine's anti-colonial war is being substantially supported by the Americans with tens of billions of dollars, potentially, of additional military aid. What do you think the impact of that will be, and your response to those who say this will just prolong the war and not actually change the terms of it?
Yeah, that's a beautiful point that you're making. I mean, I think when we think about Ukraine and what one ought to do, it then forces us to think back to other, even more recent cases like Syria. What ought we have done in Syria, in a comparable case? So, in terms of American aid to Ukraine, if the Ukrainians were to capitulate, well, first of all, we can't stop the Ukrainians from fighting. Even if we didn't arm them, they would still fight because they understand that this is an existential war. I mean, whether or not they accept my framework of a colonial war, They see it as a war of existence. So whether or not we arm them, they're going to fight. I mean, the notion that we can kind of turn this on and off like a water spigot is, I think, I'm sorry to say it, but I think that's kind of more American colonialism. Like, we don't actually have that kind of power. We can help them try to win. And that is, on this analysis, that's the best way to try to end this war. Because as we have seen in Bucha, in Trostyanets, in and everywhere that the Russians have occupied, they really are carrying out a war in which they are executing local civic leaders, executing men of military age, sending men and women, they on their own statistics, more than 1 million people, predominantly women and children, to Russia, so they will never be Ukrainian again. They're carrying out this war according to principles which Ukrainians see every day and recognize. Therefore, if it's a colonial war, even if we could get the Ukrainians to capitulate, which,
Tim,
as
we
I
have
say,
10 seconds.
Okay, but if they did, all you would see would be the continued colonial genocide of Ukrainians. So I just can't see that something to be wished for.
Timothy Snyder, professor of history at Yale University. His books include Bloodlands, Europe Between Hitler and Stalin, and a revised version has just come out, also author of On Tyranny, 20 Lessons from the 20th Century. A belated happy birthday to Dennis Moynihan. Democracy Now! Is an immediate opening for a news writer-producer. Go to democracynow.org. Apply immediately. I'm Amy Goodman with Nermeen Sheikh. Stay safe.
The entire state, for the first time in weather history, under that winter storm warning.
13 million people are behind in their rent.
Tens of thousands of Americans, millions of Americans taking to the streets. This is what some historians are calling the largest social movement in American history.
Every Friday, Just Solutions brings you vital stories from
Wow. No kidding.
About the same as
that's great. They're academic athletes. That's great. So that's the work. Right.
Although now,
Come a long way since I went to high school here.
time to warm up.
Changed a bit since. Like now they have this new tangled math. What do you call it?
About that. Like when they do it. That's more like elementary level.
What do they call it now?
We get out there, we only get 10 minutes to warm up, Chloe.
It's like different ways to teach things.
The new terms for it. Okay, but it doesn't.
Hello there, people tuning in to this varsity girls rugby match. I am not the commentator, luckily, but before they come on, I need to inform you that the Weymouth team is late. They are just arriving, and so they will need some time to warm up. And the game format tonight will be different. We will have 3 games of 20 minutes, 10-minute halves each. They will all be varsity games, and please stand by.
Here we go.
Over here. Wait, one more run.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm a renter. Huh? Oh, yeah. Sure. I'd be happy. Come on. I believe you. You know what I mean? I guess they got to pay for the new turf somehow. And building and everything. Really?
Yeah, one by a girl actually. Well, they did it to all day, did it.
Waltham, by the way, is like wicked expensive. I mean, it's like more, what is I just saw this, and Waltham was like third most expensive in the state. I couldn't believe it. That's why I took it up. Something. Okay.
My sister just bought a house. Yes. It's Bristol. Too bitter. Stand alone.
Everybody wants it. I finally did like the front
Came all the way over here.
If you want to make copies of that, too, that'd be awesome. I had to just call her and grab it. Luckily, the bus was an hour late, so.
Yeah.
Swag and everything.
Yeah, you know. So much color. Right. Yeah, so I got the real lesson, and then I watched like 4 YouTube ones after that. I got much better.
Hey, Jeremy.
Let's go. Gonna explain all this stuff to our viewing public.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's great.
Only because of his age, he got me the experience. Well, but having more age, it goes without saying, doesn't it? Yeah. Easy, Courtney, easy! American football.
Yes. Right? Jimmy, how am I doing so far?
Sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Well, I told you, I got the lessons. And if it goes off the pitch, then it's in touch. So if there's a penalty, you can elect to kick it and get close enough, or you can try to kick it off the shot and it goes all over the place. Or you can take a kick.
Cheers like boys were going to the basket.
Drop kick. Drive 5 and conversion.
Derek, what's your job, guys?
It sounds like you're a good commentator.
He's got it. Rugby for dummies, here we come.
I know, it's rugby for dummies that finally works.
I know we've met, I know.
I should Charlie didn't explain it to me.
So if it goes in touch with the line, so if the Okay, so the 2 throws it in. Now, if it's not dead center,
there's no goal.
No? By the way,
Pretty well. No, I thought it was going to be something this way. Hopefully next week I'll start to be able to drive.
Good freedom again.
Yeah.
Independence. That's been very hard.
Morning, what did you do? Your warm-up exercises?
I'm sure teenager.
Yeah.
New York.
That's a penalty.
Play-by-play.
Yeah.
Well,
You should. Then the hooker tries to get the ball out of the goal.
it's a family show.
Ask Derek to go on the mic, so. GoPro, stop recording. Stop. Why would you stop? Stop recording. Stop recording. Stop.
It's gonna be a couple of stops.
Start recording.
Stops. Oh, he fixed it this week.
Oh, okay. All right. GoPro on Sunday. Highlight.
You know what I was thinking?
You need to go off the middle.
I want to go off to the right this time. Yeah, it's like how do you describe it?
Oh, it's probably like 6 feet high or so. It just sort of launches you up.
It's like that high. Did you say to me?
Yeah, it's not high off the ground. Yeah, it's coming down the water tower.
Down the water tower.
Yeah, down the water tower. There's switchbacks and it's, you cut off the side of the trail.
Oh yeah, okay.
There's a rock that just
Launches, huh?
it's like, yeah, it's set up.
It's not a kicker, is it? Just kind of like
You just roll over. Oh, I don't have the video with Derek.
by the way,
Oh, and this field
oh, look at that.
yeah, that's I got it now, man. Hey. Dude, it's pretty big, bro. You've already done it once. You wait till you hit it a few more times. You'd be like, okay. I tell you, the head of being boosting.
Nah, I just
Also,
yeah, if you
So, ready? From?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Get out there and be the referee.
Oh. What's the sign for the strike? No, there's this.
Oh, he knocked it off.
He knocked it off.
This?
He knocked it off. That's what happened.
So this means nothing?
So, this could be forward pass, but you don't go back foot, just a one. Just a single. Yeah. So it goes.
I think it's such a
And the rock, let's go. That's a big part of the game. Stay out of it. Oh, you gotta get in there, get the ball from the team.
Everyone has a role.
Finland's the ball. Ruck is after the ball goes down and the guy hands it off. You gotta try to push the other team off and try to protect your own guys so you can pass it on the back. Hand it off. The ball is like continuous strong. You gotta try to push forward.
Now, it's a continuation of the tackle. They held up. The scrum is the same. They push after being held up and then gone down. Or you can have three tries them out of here. That's what I'm telling you. It's three tries.
Hi there. If you're just joining us and wondering why there's no game being played, the visiting team, the Weymouth Wildcats, were late and they are warming up. And the game format will be different tonight. There'll be 3 games of 20 minutes each, 10-minute halves. All varsity squads will have excellent commentary and stand by.
Be interesting to see how long they like sort of stay up there. Those seem too high. We subscribe to it. There's not enough going on. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're practicing it. They're practicing the squad.
Hey, what's going over at BNC?
Lots of stuff. This town meeting next week.
This town meeting that you're covering? We're at the
I'm not doing that, thankfully.
Julie's doing it?
Everyone but me.
Everyone but you? Okay. Any progress on the Waverly Trail project as far as you know?
I'm not sure. What are you talking about?
DMC is going to be involved in like revamping the Waverly Trail. You know, the green trail that goes through Waverly and through the
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I talked to Jeff about it, but has he been around or?
Yeah,
I guess we just have to stop by.
Yeah, you were talking about that. You want to
I want to do AR, augmented reality stuff, video editing. I wanted to take some courses there. But
you don't have any instructors at the moment.
I could maybe do it online, but at least I get access to the software if I come in. You know, like you got the whole suite.
Yeah, sure. What? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyhow.
We're pretty busy though.
Yeah. Covering a lot of.
At least I am.
Pardon?
At least I am. I don't know about everyone else.
Yeah.
It's all right. Grabs the ball.
We seem to have played a lot of this. In our youth. I'm coming down, just going to say hello. Jeremy, sorry you're eating. How are you? Good. Might see you tomorrow night as well, then.
Might be up there.
Huh? Okay.
Might be raining.
I can project from anywhere.
Cool. We got. Got it out here.
Nothing good. Jeff, there's nothing good to hear.
Can you hear me, Timmy?
Oh, Derek, I can hear you very well.
Oh, I can hear you too.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, back at it.
What's the story, Jeremy? We good to go? All right. Go ahead, Timmy. Do the honors.
All right, we're here at Harris Field in Belmont for 3 10s games against Belmont against Weymouth. So we're playing 10s. It's 10 on 10 and 10-minute halves. So we're going to play 3 games. And Belmont has 3 10 sides that they'll be rotating through. And I believe Weymouth has their girls on the far side.
One side of 10.
Just one side.
Yeah. Okay. So 10s is a little bit different. Obviously, it's only 10 players on the field. 5 forwards and 5 backs. Normally, it's 8 forwards and 7 backs. So, a lot more space on the field. Probably going to be a little bit of a quicker game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. That's the Belmont cheer.
Belmont getting pumped up.
All right, the blue side's taking the field. Who we got?
So we've got
number 1.
Wearing 1 is Nikki Bufano. Number 2, Nareen Masarajian. Wearing number 17, Danielle Bufano.
Okay, sister combo there.
Got the sisters, yep. And jersey number 20, Val Detho. Number 5, Lulu Conroy. Number 9, Justine Endo Ferguson. And number 10, we have Evie Hamer. Number 12, Helen Feldhaus. Number 6, Cecilia De La Fuente. And number 14, Mia Taylor.
All right. Well, I'd say that's the A team right there.
Mm-hmm.
Playing blue. Here they go.
So we got Belmont kicking off to Weymouth.
Ball's got to go 10 meters. And we're underway.
Good kickoff. Bouncing ball. Looks like Nareen dove on that ball, secured it. Coming out to Belmont. Here's Helen.
Oh, yeah, dragged down by the 22 from Weymouth. Ruck's formed. Here we go.
Nice hands on the side there.
Another tackle, 20. So this is a ruck that's formed now. The ball's secured at the back of the ruck. Scrum half passes it out. Five's crashing it up. Nice stick by the 12. Took her down. Belmont's got a little bit of room out here. Let's see what happens.
Ball's coming out wide. One more pass. And there's first try of the game coming from Mia Taylor.
Nice job, Mia Taylor. Well done. Yeah, it was just simple hands from the ruck there across the field. Had a bit of an overlap. And now let's see. Evie's going to take the kick. So the kick's taken out from where the try was scored. So in a perfect world, perfect rugby world, we'd like the try to be scored right underneath the goalposts, because then the kick would be right out in front of the goalposts. So a much easier two than this. This is quite a tricky kick on the angle, out on the sideline. The referee's just waiting for all the players to get behind the line. They don't quite understand that yet.
Okay. Or just out of the way, it looks like.
Okay.
Off to the side.
Off to the side. Oh, that boys were loaded up on pizza. Oh, good, great kick. Just faded across the front.
Yep, just across the front.
5-0 Belmont.
About 2.5 minutes gone.
And the coach is just talking to Weymouth a little bit, giving them a little bit of guidance. So, because Belmont scored the try, Weymouth will kick the ball off to them. Ball's got to go 10 metres. If it doesn't go 10 metres, and Belmont doesn't touch it and decide to play it, then we go back to the centre of the field for a scrum with a Belmont put in. Let's see what happens this time. So we're looking to catch the ball on the full here. We really don't want this ball to land on the ground.
Belmont spread nicely across the field now, covering all the space. And we'll have a kick coming from Weymouth.
Weymouth doesn't have anyone back. Great little drop kick.
Nice drop kick up the middle. Ooh, Belmont letting the ball bounce.
And there's no one back there. Oh, little sidestep there from Evie. And they're off to the races. It's going to be a sprint. What's going to happen? They've got her.
Cecilia's still up, just taken down. And
Scrum out picks it up and just goes himself.
Going quick. Fancy footwork and taken down.
12 man, another good tackle from Weymouth. And she's directing the troops as well.
It's like Belmont's looking to make this.
Here we go. What a great open tackle there. Another tackle. Ruck's full. Ball's still available for Belmont. We need the contact. Perhaps a bit higher than we'd really like to see, but we sock the ball. And that looks like Helen making a crash up the middle. Scrum up, goes herself and scores a try.
Right around the outside of the breakdown there.
Jeff. So I've already noticed, compared to the last game, to me, that Jeff, the scrum half, is a bit less involved in the rucks than she was in the past, which is a good thing. Scrum half doesn't really have to be in there unless it's a dire situation. It's better for her to just stay out of there and let everyone else do that work. She's got enough on her plate, distributing the ball and running back and forth across the field, attending all those rucks. So best if she saves her energy for that. 10-0. Another tricky kick. It's a well. That's over. Yeah. Great job, Evie.
Evie adds a 2. That's right. 12-0 Belmont. So, Derek, it would be great to see Belmont catch this ball on the full and not let this ball bounce on the kickoff.
Agreed. Okay, here we go. Another drop kick. Let's see if it goes in exactly the same place as last time. Happens more often than not. She let it bounce. Okay, got it back though.
Staying up, fighting to stay up. Taken down. Belmont with nice depth.
Now moving the board. She stepped her inside. It was nice for the 17.
Danielle Bufano taking that in.
Here they go again.
Quick ball. It was nice and quick ball coming out there from the breakdown.
Oh, yeah.
Big hit on Noreen.
Yeah, the 7 for Weymouth. Took a knock, but kept hold of her and took her down. Right at the middle. Right at the middle by Helen. She's not going to be stopped right there, I don't think. Oh, here we go.
Someone chasing. Coming from the 11.
Yeah, here we go. She scored a run under the post. What a great run up the middle. Had lots of work to do. They were all over her, but she just pulled away.
It's a good chase from the Weymouth 11.
Yeah, she came out of nowhere. I thought she was going to get her.
Almost got her.
Should have reached out and dived and ankle tapped her. That's what you would have done, right, Timmy?
Of course.
Yeah. If it was grass. Or if you had your long sleeves on. Another great kick right down the middle. Okay. 8 minutes gone, 19 points scored. Weymouth hasn't really had the ball at all, have they? Unfortunately. It's a little bit one-sided affair.
Yeah, Belmont's showing some really nice structure to their attack and doing well with getting the ball, moving it wide, trying to get the ball to their outside backs, finding the space.
Why do we want them to catch it on the full, Timmy, and not drop?
Well, a bouncing ball, you never know where it's going to go.
Correct.
And
yeah,
it's a fair contest. I mean, it's a contestable ball. If it bounces away from you, Weymouth could pick it up and regain possession.
Yeah. So find a hole in the field and try and drop it in there. And then chase it. Okay. Oh, number 6 got the fin going.
Cecilia going straight up. Here's Helen. Little dummy switch.
Oh.
And there's Mia. Oh, she goes through the tackle. And she's in. And there she goes, dotting it down, running towards the center.
Okay. So Weymouth find themselves just a little bit outmatched here. They're sort of bunched up in the middle of the field defensively. There is a lot more space with only 10 players, obviously. So what they should be looking at, that's unfortunately that
Jimmy just hit that one wide.
Just went out to the right.
And that takes us to the end of the first half. So Belmont leads by a score of 24-0 after 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Next match coming up.
Oh, look at the second half. All right, so we're coming back out for the second half of this first 10s match. And Belmont will be receiving this kick from Weymouth.
So one thing that I would think would be better for Weymouth to do is all 4 of their kicks have gone right down the middle of the field. So they should pick a side and just get that ball out to a side, at least narrow down the field.
Mm-hmm.
When you're attacking from the middle of the field, there we go. They did just that. Well done.
Just ask for it.
Oh, great tackle. They've come back with a little bit of venom after the halftime. Another good tackle by the 12. She's a workhorse. Oh,
and here's
just a step.
There's Val with the
11th up again.
Ooh, almost had her.
Well done, Val.
Val scored that one.
From the 40 all the way up the field. Just brushed past one of the Weymouth players and then had the 11 in pursuit. Just left him behind. Really poor ball reception by Belmont. All 5 times that ball's hit the ground. That needs some work. Whoops. Am I meant to criticise it? Of course not. Of course not.
It's the coach in us, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to see the ball caught personally. Okay.
Well, he adds the 2.
Yes, so much for that strategy of kicking to the other side of the field and set up in the middle. It didn't seem to make much difference, but let's see if they do it again. Weymouth just hasn't had the ball. I don't remember them having it once yet. Do you?
They haven't. Not since they received that first kickoff.
Yeah. Bit hard to play rugby without the ball.
Turned over.
Okay, it's a bit more tricky.
Low one.
Kicked it to Helen. It's a knock on. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And they.
So the ref is playing an advantage for a penalty against Weymouth.
Moving the ball in the backs.
Ball's coming out. That's Val again, staying up. Val's still up. Ooh, a nice offload.
Yeah, great offload and a tackle. Cecilia.
Cecilia's taking that in. Here's Nikki to Nareen.
Yeah. Weymouth, a bit of venom in some of these tackles.
Little skip pass.
Wow.
Via cutting back in. And a nice tackle from Weymouth.
It's a foot race down the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh, what another great tackle. Scored the try and a tackle though. Stretched out in the tackle, scored the try.
There's a tricky kick coming now from near the sideline, our near sideline.
We'll get a good look at this one. Maybe we need to find out if coaches would be interested in having Tony Dow come and do a little bit of kicking. Belmont will have another chance. Ooh, that's just short, I think.
Short.
Yep. Belmont will have another chance to catch the ball coming up here.
Belmont's had a lot of space out wide with their backs, giving their space to run. It looks like Weymouth's defense is just standing off the line just a little bit and a little bit slow to come up. They have a couple players come up, but a few of them are standing back, and that just gives Belmont the space and some more time to attack. That's a nice kick.
Okay, looks like we're going to have our first scrum of the match. Weymouth's ball.
It's knocked on in the catch, dropped forward. So that results in a scrum. And it'll be Weymouth's put in. So let's see what Weymouth can do with this ball.
The 12's looking for the ball here. Oh, ball popped out of the back, but it's going to reset the scrum. Did that ball go right through, do you think?
I think it came right out the tunnel, so we're going to just reset it.
All right. The call is crouch, bind, set, and ball in. Weymouth have hooked it, and they picked it up. Here we go. Big run by the 20. 7's running backwards, but now she's running forwards. She's jinking through them. Here's the tackle from Belmont. No, good patience at the scrum half.
Loose ball. Weymouth has retained it, but still going backwards.
Here we go. The 12's got hold of it. Another tackle made by Jeff. Ball's available. Weymouth still hanging on to it. Good play. That's right. Stepped right over it, stole that ball. Great job by Nikki. She saw it was available, stepped in and grabbed it. No Weymouth defenders there to look after it. Oh. Great tackle. 16 Weymouth. Ball went forward in contact. Ref playing advantage to Weymouth. Weymouth 26, crunching it up.
Weymouth still has the ball, moving it to the right.
Just passed out of the tackle, trying to get it wide. Unfortunately, it just left her hands and went forward. Or not. No. Belmont knocked it on in the tackle. So it's going to be Weymouth feed again to the scrum. So, scrum. We've got 3 players in the front row. Loose head prop on one side. Hooker in the middle. And a tight head prop on the other side. That's the 3 front players. And then the 2, a second row, or also called locks, behind them. Okay. Looks like we've got a player that's down. And 15's coming on, which could be Ali Caputo, or is she sub? Blue.
Or it could be Sage. We're not sure who 15 is, but Belmont's brought in a couple subs.
Here we go. Weymouth's ball, put into the scrum. Weymouth's a little bit high in there.
So Belmont's hooked it. Belmont's stolen the scrum.
Is Jeff taking it up? She's got it back quick enough. Weymouth came in hard trying to get that. There's a nice direct run from the 8.
Quick ball coming back out.
There's a new player that just came on.
And here's Nicky going into contact.
Another good tackle.
And here's Mia again. Ooh.
Yeah, she fought through the tackle of the 7 from Weymouth. Brushed off the next defender and skipped down the sideline for a try.
Looks like a nice little fend in there too, Derek, huh?
It was a fend. I love the fend. So you can use your arm to push a player away from you. To have an open palm. You can try and push them off you. Only a few minutes left, a few seconds left perhaps.
Looks like this might be the last kick of the game, potentially.
And the clock's just turned over 20. So. Oh, that's a great kick.
Good kick from Evie right down the middle.
Shot there beautifully. Great form, great kick.
Brings us to the end of the first game. Final score, Belmont 43, Weymouth 0. Belmont's White coming out now.
This is the second match of this 3-match series against Weymouth. And we've got White. We've got, at 6, we've got Kayla Santoro. 2, Campbell Vanderhayden. 3, Haley Eager. 4, Gulia Vici. 16, Catherine Wall. 13, Amelia Rono. 10, Olivia Mann. 14, Chloe Ellis. And 15, Ali Caputo. Ball's been kicked off.
Oh, and 7, Alex Townsend.
Sorry, 7, Alex Townsend. Good one. All right, here we go.
So Weymouth with the ball here. Retaining possession.
Yeah, there's the ruck. Scrum half gets the ball out. Here we go. All right, Weymouth looking like...
Yeah, Weymouth's 25, fighting through contact, making the offload.
Great run by 25. Weymouth streaking down the sideline.
Here's number 11.
They're going to get her. No, they're not. She's going to go into the posts.
Score in the middle.
Well done, Weymouth. Wow. Okay.
So it looks like Weymouth's made some adjustments from that first game. Good ball retention there, and the number 25 really fighting to stay up and fighting through contact.
She was in a tackle, driving her legs forward, and she offloaded the ball. That was great. Great work.
So the try scorer, number 11, is attempting the conversion.
Nice.
Looks like she's got it.
Wow. Okay, 7-0. Weymouth.
Yeah, with an early lead, Weymouth.
Weymouth will receive the ball from Belmont Kickoff. Okay, here we go. Who's kicking the ball off?
Catherine's taking the kickoff here.
Okay.
Oh.
They've all got to be behind her, and it's a drop kick. Here we go. Nice run by Weymouth. Good tackle.
Step. It's 18 to the 25 again.
Once again, she stands up on a tackle and gets the ball away. Here we go. It's 11 again. She's streaking down the sideline. Are they going to get it this time? This looks like a repeat of last time. Well,
11 with another try around the outside.
Weymouth exacting a bit of payback here. So the 25 for Weymouth proving to be the difference there, where she's offloading the ball in contact. It's making a difference in this game. And another great kick. It's 3 minutes into the game. It's 14-0.
Like Julia will be taking this kick here. Right down the middle.
Seven cuts back in across the field. Slips through one tackle, gets it out to the 18. She moves into the tackle. Looks like that went back.
Backwards, yep, just dropped it on backwards, so we're play on.
Oh, punt into the ruck there. Yes.
It's like a Belmont player just offside there, so it's going to be Belmont needs to get back 10 here, and I bet Weymouth will, tap.
And they have to
tap and play. Here's a 20 with a hard run up the middle.
Great tackle by Amelia. And a 16 gets into the 25 and gets it to the ground that time. That made a difference. There we go.
Just a little bit of a knock on from Weymouth and picking up that ball. So we're going to go Belmont feed at the scrum.
Scrum half, Catherine Moore putting the ball in. Number 16. Good tackle by Weymouth.
Tackle,
Ball looked after. 16 gets it out. Julia.
Here's Julia coming up. Julia taken down.
Moving the ball.
Belmont coming back towards the left.
And here we go. He's trying to get around the edges. Just streaking out the corner. 21's come across. Nice job, Ali Caputo. Well, the Wings have scored all the tries in this game so far. So I think the difference in that period of play was a tackle by Catherine on the 25 for Weymouth. Actually got it to the ground, made a difference, turned into a knock on.
So two, that was Campbell taking it in. Belmont back to the right. Julia taken down.
And they tackled her to touch. That's the half.
Ends the half there.
That was an exciting half. Weymouth leads 14-5 after 10 minutes. Have a quick break and we'll be back at it. Husband and wife tour. Are we back? Jeremy, are we back? Back. Cool. All right. That was an exciting half we just had, and we've got another 10 minutes here. Weymouth lead. And we've got a player down.
Belmont player is down.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a Weymouth player that's going to be taking a break too. All right, clock stop at 14 minutes. So, Belmont's got some work to do if they want to win this game.
Yeah, Weymouth's still up 14-5. About 6 minutes left.
Yay, she's back up.
So we're going to have a restart scrum to Weymouth since they had the ball when the ref stopped play there. So we'll have a restart and they'll keep the ball.
All right, here we go. Scrum's on the 50.
Good hook from Weymouth.
Great hook.
It's a 28.
She just took it off the back.
Took off the first two tackles.
Went through three tackles where they finally got it down. She got it out to the 9.
The 9.
9's looking for the wing. She got it away in a tackle beautifully.
Nice offload. Here's a Weymouth 10.
Swarmed by the Belmont players.
Taking it up.
Got the ball back though. Good hands again by Weymouth.
Oh, the 22 breaking through. Can she get it down? Looks like Weymouth 22 broke through a couple tackles there and was able to dot it down.
Another try to Weymouth.
Another try.
Good period of play. Good hands.
Mm-hmm.
The Weymouth player taking it off the back of the scrum. She was unstoppable, shoved off 3 players, finally got dragged down, but got it away in a tackle, which looks like it's a bit of a hallmark of Weymouth's play. They're not afraid to try and unload and tackle.
Oh, I like the offloads. So, more difficult conversion attempt from the 11.
Oh, just short.
It's like a wide to the right a little bit too. So that's 19-5. Weymouth leading.
Crowd's getting a little impatient. So's the ref. All right, Belmont dawdling back there, having a bit of a chat, making a plan.
So here you go, Belmont will kick off. Belmont will kick to Weymouth here. Now Weymouth has been pretty shallow on the kickoffs.
Yes. Last one went out to the 30. Let's see how this goes.
little short one,
Went back.
bouncing.
Oh, great recovery from the kicker. Also not floating the tackle. Belmont wing taking around the corner.
Nice little step back inside. Good
Keeping
contest
the ball
at the
in play.
Scrum half dug it out.
Bobbled it, but
Julia
it
with
didn't go
the
to
carry.
ground.
Yep.
Gonna have to find a hole. Players outside.
Ooh,
stop.
Great tackle from the 12 again.
She has been deadly out there. Hasn't missed one yet. Belmont player went into contact. Ruck forms. Ball's out again. Campbell charging up the middle. 16 change direction.
There's Alex to the 11. Oh, and the 12 with Weymouth 12 with another tackle.
Retained the ball in the tackle. Pretty tough tackle again. Here's Julia going up the middle. It's room on the outside if they can get it out
One
there.
more pass.
There she goes.
She's got some work to do still.
She found her way through.
She got through.
Another try by the 11. And unfortunately, we don't have her name here.
Oh, was that 11? Actually, I think it was number 15, Ali Caputo.
Oh, it was. Oh, sorry. My apologies.
The 11 is here on the wing.
Okay.
So Belmont needs to make this conversion to make it a one-score game. Right now they're down 19-10. Kick was short, so it stays 19-10. About 2.5 minutes left or so.
Okay, here we go. Nice low kick.
Bouncing ball. Oh, and here's Ali Caputo stepping through again.
Again. Here she goes. She's got the wheels. I don't know if the 12's going to stop her.
12 in
She's
pursuit. Whoa, back to back, Ali Caputo.
Great stuff. They just haven't found an answer to her.
So the ref has the official time of the game. So I wonder if we're going to have time for another restart after this conversion.
I think so. They're making
she can
time here.
Get this kickoff quickly. There might be some time left.
Just short.
Just short.
And the ref blows it up. And game 2 was won by Weymouth, 19-15.
Yeah, much improved performance from Weymouth that game, both in the tackling and on defense and on attack as well, with their offloads and moving the ball wide, finding the space. And yeah, they did well that game.
So now it remains to be seen.
The third match coming up in a few minutes.
you want to talk to him, he won't talk back.
All right, here we go.
All right.
And we're back.
We're back for the third tens match of the night.
Okay, whole new lineup up there for Belmont.
For Belmont in blue now, we've got number 7, Shay Bradley Hurley. Number 21, Kayla Keeley. Number 8, Nia Leo Wanjia. Number 25, Lucy Fremont Smith.
Kicked off by the 12. Went back though, and the 9 offloading the tackle. Oh, good hit. Good hit by the 20 from Belmont. Once again though, Weymouth offloading in the tackle. Belmont not dealing with it well. That ball went forward, unfortunately, from out of her hands, and it's going to be a forward pass.
It's be a scrum to Belmont.
Who's the rest of those players, Timmy?
Oh, the rest of our Belmont lineup, we have in 15, Sage Tohomuro McDonald. Number 14, Layla Valente Patterson. Number 22, Lucy Cabral. Number 13, Claire Haladiak. Number 16, Yuval Golani. And number 18, Ella Oram.
All right. Here's a scrum. Down on the Weymouth 10. This is a good opportunity for Belmont to score a try here. Weymouth's got one player on this side.
All of Belmont's backs lined up to the right. Pretty deep, pretty steep.
And Weymouth's got a sub coming on. Or they're playing down a man. Oh, it's just a knee injury. She's got a little something going on with her knee here.
Some quick attention from the trainer. Some quick strapping. And 22 is back out there again.
And Layla is the scrum half. Ball's in. Ball's out. Sent on down the line, cutting back against the grain, sorry. And 16 rumbling through. Standing up well on the tackle, now she got down.
Kayla taken down. Coming out to the backs, here's Lucy.
She's found a hole.
Lucy's still on her feet. Lucy with the offload.
To the 7.
That's Shay was still up, still with the ball.
Weymouth's doing a good job of keeping them out. Ball's still controlled. Good hands in Belmont. Here we go.
That was Claire with a go, taken down.
Going back to the right.
And Kayla.
21's fighting her way through. Good work at the rack. Good ball retention. Trying to pepper over. What's a high tackle? And a try as well.
Still was able to score it.
Well done.
Hard running. Good hard forward running.
So Belmont opens the scoring in the third stanza.
Yuval Golani with the try. And it looks like Lucy will be taking the conversion attempt.
All right, and this to add an extra 2 points. Oh!
Snuck it just over the crossbar.
Nicely
Lucy
done.
Lucy adds the 2. Oh, 4 minutes gone. Belmont leads 7-0. And Weymouth will kick this ball off.
And here's the restart coming up.
Low one around the ground. Ooh, nicely taken.
Yeah, nicely scooped up by the 12. Oh, ran into the solid wall of the 12 from Weymouth.
Cutting back inside. That was Kayla coming back in.
Lucy's got the ball.
Lucy, to Claire. Ooh, looks like...
Unfortunately, she stole it, but she knocked it on, and the rest saying she didn't release it in contact.
Belmont player did not release, so Weymouth, penalty for Weymouth. And they go quickly. Bouncing ball, though, is...
Knocked on by Weymouth, but recovered by Belmont.
Yep, grabbed by Belmont. Belmont now with the ball. Moving it to the right. Lucy stepping back inside.
Nice little step inside. Got through another tackle.
Stayed up there.
Oh, offload.
Great offload.
It's a great run by 16.
New ball again. Just a strong runner.
Really strong runner there. That's great.
Oh, and there's
another tackle by the 7. She has been solid all night as well for Weymouth. Oh, the dummy. Through the dummy in the 21 and got the ball back. .23 going through. 25's got hold of her shirt. Slowed her up. Lucy's moving the ball. Ooh, nice knocked it on, but straight through the middle again.
A little bobble, but kept the ball. Ref playing advantage. Oh.
As a penalty to Belmont.
Given the, it was looks like a high tackle.
High tackle
penalty there. So Weymouth has to get back 10. Belmont will set up for the penalty. Like
and they kick, tap and go, and off they go. Gave it to the 7.
Lucy cutting back inside. Lucy in for the try.
Great job, Lucy.
Off the try line. There you go.
Great job securing the ruck by Nia. Been strong there all game. $12-0 with a kick to come.
Lucy made the first one from a similar spot. And that one was good as well.
Beautiful.
Just to 14-0 Belmont.
Couple of minutes left in the half.
Nice kick from Courtney, getting the ball out to the center.
Yeah, great catch from the ref too. Showing his skills. So Nia was actually my co-commentator to me.
Oh, she was here last time, right?
Yep, she filled in for you. Did an exemplary job, might add.
Nice deep kick from Weymouth.
Went back.
Duval taking it up into contact. Ball out to Lucy. To Claire. Ooh, a little bobble there.
Ref's letting him play on.
Plays on, yep.
Still in the hands. Wrestled the ball away from the Weymouth player. 23 securing the ruck.
Here's Claire again.
Nice little dummy on the inside.
Nice tackle from the Weymouth 7 again.
Here's Nia taking it up. Good low body position.
Yeah, good
driving the legs.
Strong.
Great stuff. Unfortunately, she lost the ball in contact. Played the ball on the ground. Penalty Weymouth. Tapped and go.
Can we go quick? Here it is,
a
7.
She's got a little step there. She's got through one, got through another. Got the ball away at tackle. That was another great tackle by Yuval. Yeah, Yuval. Well done.
Weymouth 10 around down the sideline. Oh, just stepped into touch.
And she went out of touch.
Yeah,
just
stepped into touch
for a try, and
that ends the half there. So Belmont leads 14-0. And we'll have the second half coming up in a few minutes.
All right, we're back. Final 10 minutes. This 3-match series. Belmont Blue took the first game. Weymouth took the second, and this is the third game. Belmont's up 14-0 with the final 10 minutes coming up right now in this 3-match 10s game against Weymouth. I think we're playing 10s because Weymouth's just a little bit undermanned. Typically we would have 15 players on the field, but not today. So I think this would be a big advantage for Weymouth, personally, that they've had 40 minutes of rugby. No.
Still have 60 minutes of rugby by the end of the night.
60 minutes of rugby.
Weymouth with the kick.
Went back.
Bouncing ball went backwards.
And here's Lucy coming up the middle. Oh, it wasn't. Sorry.
That was to Shea taking it up.
Good hands, good passing. Once again. Oh, great fin.
Oh, nice.
Change direction with the hands. Stayed on her feet again. Right through 2 players. That was a tremendous run. Barnstorming down the field. Ball to Lucy. She's looking for a hold. Oh, throws a dummy.
Staying on her feet. Just taken down. There's Lucy. Lucy up the middle.
Straight up the middle.
Couple steps in for the try, right through the middle.
That was set up by...
Set up by Yuval's big run up the middle.
Tremendous run.
Yeah, Yuval's stock is up for sure.
Yeah, got the fin going. Fought through a couple of tackles. When she got tackled, she presented the ball beautifully. Belmont players were there to secure it. And Claire took it up the middle for the try. It's a goal.
Lucy scored in the wrong net. We're actually looking to go through the uprights there. So that leaves us at 19-0. Belmont leads. So we'll have the kick coming from Weymouth.
And it's the 11 for Weymouth kicking off again. This will probably go pretty deep.
Went backwards. That's Lucy's fighting for meters, taken down. Out to Lucy Cabral.
Another good offload the tackle. Ball went backwards. Another good run by Claire. Fighting through the players. Tried to rip it away, the 9. She's obviously an experienced player, the 9 for Weymouth. Another
Lucy,
charge up the middle.
Lucy Fremont-Smith.
Ruck secured by the 17. Once again, ball's moving wide.
Make one more pass.
She got it away. Got it away in a tackle, but it just drifted forward.
Drifted forward a little bit and out into touch. So be an option, either take the scrum or the line out. Looks like Weymouth has elected to take the line out here.
And we'll have our second line out of the night. Ref's just playing on here.
Let them play.
Wow. Great.
Tackle. Here's the Weymouth 7 with the offload to
She
the
always
18.
manages to get the ball away. That's a great tackle by Claire. Threw it to the ground, but she got it away to the 12. She offloads to the 7 again. She gets rid of it.
Here's a 22.
Weymouth's really flinging it around. They got an opportunity down here.
22
She
for
stayed
Weymouth
on her
has
feet.
broken through a couple tackles. Now she's taken down.
Didn't release the ball in contact.
Belmont, nice job winning the penalty there. She was able to step over that ball before the ruck was formed, got her hands on it. Weymouth player did not release it, and so that will be Belmont's penalty. Looks like Belmont's going to set up another tap and go. Here they go. Belmont down the narrow channel. Looks like the ball was stolen.
Stolen by Weymouth. Got left to the outside.
And the flag is up on the far sideline. Looks like just passed into touch or taken into touch.
A couple of substitutes coming on for Belmont.
So it was taken into touch by Weymouth, so that will be a line out to Belmont. This is a good platform or a good opportunity for Belmont to have an exit kick. They're inside their own 22 here, so they can kick this directly out of bounds. And
that's what they look like. They've set up. Looks like Lucy's there, ready to get the ball.
Weymouth has no one back at fullback.
Oh, they're going to move it wide. And
there's the kick over the top. Weymouth.
No one back there, but fielded by the 9, I think. And she's headed for the corner.
Oh, no,
it's the 11 of Belmont.
Speedy 11.
Shoved her into touch.
Still going, but just taken out.
Not strictly legal, but
yeah, you have to wrap in the tackles. You can't just charge in and push. You have to make an attempt to wrap your arms around the ball carrier. So ref let that one go.
Nice.
This would be a Belmont line.
Another great line out. And here's a kick again. Oh, that's great kicks in the middle of the field. Is there any chasers? Yeah, there is. The 18's chasing.
Ella Oram chase.
Oh, and there's the 11. She's got the wheels.
Step. Shook off the first tackle. Taken down with double tackle from Belmont.
Great ball presentation out the back.
Oh, just 7 lost that one. And here's Lucy. Lucy going for the ball. Can't quite get it. Oh, looks like she's turned up with it now. Oh, no. Weymouth has it. Here's the 7. 7 with the offload.
Belmont secured this ball. It's been bobbling around all over the place. Everyone's had a go at it. Finally, we come up with it.
There's a 15. That was Sage going into contact. Ball coming out to the 5. That was one of Belmont's subs.
Moving the ball. Looking at the 16. There she goes. Stuffing down the middle. Here we go.
Down the middle. She broke through the first one. The second one just short of the try line, taken down.
Picked and goed, and that's a try scored by.
Who was that? Was that?
I think it was Lucy.
I think it was Lucy Cable. Yep. She's got an eye for that. Those opportunities there. Saw the quick chance to go right around the outside of the breakdown and score that one. Another great setup from Yuval there.
Really was. She's definitely been the standout of this side, along with Lucy's play. Just really good, standing up, strong in a tackle, good body position when she's running with the ball.
Lucy makes that conversion.
26, right? There's a minute left.
It should be 26-0. Belmont leads.
It's 26.
Okay, looks like we've got a minute left. This might be the last kickoff. Got another sub coming on. 14's coming on.
Weymouth 11 to kick. Low bouncing one. Ooh, through the hole there. Belmont's back pretty deep. Oh, taken around the outside, down the sideline.
And she just stepped out.
Taken into touch.
And it's going to be a Weymouth line out.
The clock has just ticked over to 20, so this will likely be the last play of the game.
Beautiful off the top line out from Weymouth. There's the 7 again. She's been solid all night long there, and unfortunately,
just a forward pass there in that offload, and that takes us to the end of that third match. Belmont 26, Weymouth 0. So just to wrap up, Belmont took the first game against Weymouth. Weymouth came back, fought back in the second one to win the second, and Belmont's third side winning that third match. Good play all around tonight. I think Weymouth really showed some good improvement throughout the night.
They sure did.
And had a lot of rugby, a lot of chances to play rugby tonight, which is great for them.
Yeah.
So Belmont girls are back out next Friday night against Brookline.
Okay.
I believe it'll be here at home at Belmont, and that should be a solid match. As I've heard that Brookline is surprising a lot of teams with their skill and their ferocity. So that should be a good match next week for Belmont.
All right, looking forward to it.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Timmy.